Hi there, this is Nova. Welcome to the tip of the month for May of 2018. This month we're going to continue our discussion about tension, specifically looking at bobbin case tension. When beginning to correct tension on your Singer Featherweight 221, always begin with the bobbin case. I know many of us were told as we were learning to sew not to ever touch the bobbin case tension, but this is simply not true. Bobbin case tension is the place to begin. When you place the bobbin into the bobbin case, the bobbin and the thread make a lowercase d. You see the bubble there on the D, and the thread makes the tail or the leg of the D. You're going to put that into the bobbin case. Saying it differently, a bobbin case thread always runs back on itself when you thread the bobbin case. Or saying it differently still, the bobbin on a Singer Featherweight bobbin case, the bobbin in a bobbin case spins counterclockwise. You need to pull the thread completely under the tension spring on the bobbin case. This is the tension spring right here on the bobbin case. There are 2 screws on this tension spring. When holding the bobbin case with the latch on the top, the screw on the left is the one that holds the spring onto the bobbin case. The screw on the right is the one that you would use to adjust the tension. You need to be very gentle with this spring. It's delicate. Never pull backwards on the thread to remove it from the bobbin case. Snip the thread close to the spring and then take the bobbin out of the case. Here is the reason why I'm telling you to do that. This is a bent bobbin case spring that came into my shop earlier this week. You can see this one's not real severe, but that spring is bent. It's got an elbow bent into it. And so achieving tension, good tension with that spring is just not possible. This is what it should look like. It should just make a gentle curve instead of having that bend in it. That happened by someone pulling backwards on the thread to remove the bobbin from the bobbin case. You will find videos about the screws and the spring in the tip of the month from February 2014 and more information in the tip of the month from April of 2016. Once your bobbin case is correctly threaded, you can check the tension on the bobbin case by giving it the bounce test. Simply hold the bobbin case by the thread and give it a little bounce. You will want to have your other hand underneath the case in case the bobbin falls out. That happens quite a bit of the time. If it falls out, just snip the thread close to the spring and begin again. Often before it feels out though, you will feel it release just a little bit of thread. For good tension, the bobbin case should release about 1 inch to 2 inches of thread. This one has a nice bounce. You can see it releasing about 1 inch of thread every time I bounce it. If the bobbin case does not release any thread, nothing happens when you bounce it, then you'll need to loosen the tension on the spring. You will use the bobbin case screwdriver, it's the appropriate size, and you will loosen, lefty-loosey, righty-tighty, the screw that is on the right. This is the one that has the cross on the back. You're holding the bobbin case with the latch on the top. You're going to loosen the screw that is on the right. If the bobbin case tension is too tight, you're going to loosen lefty-loosey. You're going to do that by turning 1/8 of a turn at a time. If the bobbin case releases a lot of thread, see it doesn't have any tension at all, or way too loose tension, then and it simply travels down toward the floor, you'll need to tighten righty-tighty this screw that is on the right. So I'm going to begin tightening it by turning it 1/8 of a turn to the right and checking it again. Still too loose. Oop. Still too loose. May have gone too far that time. Little bit too far. Go back to the left, lefty-loosey, just a little bit until I get that nice bounce. That's pretty nice. Still just a hair too loose. I went too far to the left. Tighten it up just a hair. There, that's a nice bounce test. I know that there is a gadget out there that is being sold for checking the tension on a Singer Featherweight bobbin case. It's called a bobbin tension meter. But in my opinion, that is not something that is necessary for your Singer Featherweight 221. The bounce test works very well and has worked for decades. I do not believe in selling you a gadget that you do not need. Once the bobbin case tension is set using the bounce test, then you can begin adjusting the upper tension. We will look at adjusting the upper tension next month. If you have difficulty with your bobbin case that you cannot resolve, I would be happy to help you. I regularly service bobbin cases and machines that are shipped to me from all over the country. If you need to replace the spring or screws on your bobbin case, you will find those available through the shop on my website. And if you need to replace your bobbin case, you will find original Singer bobbin cases that I have personally serviced in the online shop on my website. I'll see you next month. Happy stitching.